That's another area of research that our study is not addressing, and it has more to do with understanding the genetic influences for the onset of or the development of epilepsy. It's true overall that if the mother has epilepsy, there's a slightly higher chance that the offspring may also develop epilepsy. Keeping in mind the overall rate of epilepsy in the general population is a little bit less than 1%, so it's a fairly prevalent disease. For the children of mothers with epilepsy, the prevalence, the rate of onset of seizures of epilepsy is about 2 to 3%, so a little bit higher, not extremely increased. It seems to be much more of a maternal effect. So we don't understand all of the genes that contribute to the occurrence of epilepsy in the offspring, but looks like it's often more from the maternal side. There are, however, some very specific epilepsies that are genetically passed down through the family. Those account for pretty much of a minority of epilepsies, however, so in a general sense, there is an increased risk, but it's not something that gives us a lot of caution about saying you shouldn't have babies. I was very honored to be elected to be the chairperson of the epilepsy section of the Academy of Neurology, and I think this is a very important role. And in this section, we have a connected community where we do discuss issues about epilepsy, and through this process we can provide each other with updates on new findings and new information. So I'm really pleased about that. I think going forward with the section, some of the issues that are on the front burner include making it easier for our young trainees to have access to fellowships. So we're trying to standardize that process so that all the young trainees who want to go out there and study epilepsy and EEG can really have the best options and the best strategies for finding a training program that fits. So, you know, in medicine in general, it's all about the senior people making sure the younger people are going to thrive. I mean, that's really the role. So that's a big part of our agenda. The other important topic that we're going to try to tackle as part of the section is really payment alternatives. So we're trying to get a handle on how to be competitive, how to thrive, how to survive in the up and coming changing economic environment with alternative payment models. And I really believe that we have the expertise to do really well and to even provide better care for our patients. So that's my goal as the chairperson, is to get everybody on board to work together and how we can to see how we can be proactive in proposing alternative payment models that we can live with and that will provide better care for our patients.